There are many items that are cheap and make a difference in a room. I know, money doesn't grow on trees, so you have to be extra careful when decorating your home because it's so easy to go off the rails. So to avoid that, I'm gonna give you my top 10 decor items under 50 or 20. Maybe let's keep them under 50 bucks, but some of them are under 20 as well. So stay until the end of this video to know each and every one. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And let's begin. I'm Patricia and this is the Designer 101. Let's start by saying that interior design is all about looks and feel of the room, but not necessarily have to be super expensive. Yes, it can be, I won't deny that, but it can also be on a budget. So let's start by defining the main activities you need to forget about if you're on a budget. Forget about specialized installation activities whatsoever. Changing the floor tiles? No. Or installing new walls? Forget it. Installing new electric features or even plumbing? God no. Well, you don't need plumbing in a living room, but still applies for any other room. I would add this list painting whatever surface. I think painting above all is the easiest and maybe the cheapest. You could do it, but still need to work a lot and it exceeds our budget. And our number 2 would be forget about specific designer items. Here, I think you need to be flexible. Remember, the look and feel sometimes is mostly looks. So as long as it looks like that thing you love, you're doing good. Of course, everything will look better with this brand or this other, but you don't have enough money. Not yet. Later on, you could actually replace it with the real one you love. And let's face it, it's cheaper. My next advice is to select your materials wisely. You can save up lots of money just by replacing the main materials. There are some items people don't need to feel, like a vase, for example. Instead of crystal vase, choose an acrylic one or regular glass or even plastic. Instead of marble or a specific stone, choose some painted wood or a wallpaper. Instead of hard precious wood, choose plywood or MDF or even melamine. But enough about what you can't do or buy, and let's start with what you can do. Our number 10 on the list is changing up your hardware, and more specifically, the drawer pulls. They cost about $20 a pack of 30, more or less. You just have to make sure it's compatible with the ones you're using right now, or the same size, I mean. It's easy, it's cheap, and you get as many for the entire house. Number 9 is putting decorative pillows. There aren't many pieces in the living room. Let's see, you need a sofa setting, a center table, some TV set if it's your case, maybe some furniture here and there, and that's it. So it's fair to say that your main decor should be where you're sitting, and some decorative pillows will definitely make the place pop. They usually cost 15 bucks a pair, and if you find a set of 5, it can cost you about 50 bucks. The good thing about this one is that you only need a few of those to feel the change. Number 8 is putting a decorative blanket for the couch. It gives a cozy and casual ambience, and depending on the fabric, the warmth it needs. As easy as just placing it gracefully on a side will do the trick. This one can cost you about $17 to $25, and they are so common that you can find one in an extra soft with the same price. Number 7 is choosing a decorative vase for your center table. Your center table needs to be the star of the room, and if you want to decorate one like a pro, I recommend watching this video over here. But vases can be cheap option depending on the material you choose and of course the size. Number 6 is branches for your vase. They give an autumn feeling, they don't die, and give you the high element in a composition. They cost about 15 to 25 bucks, and wait for it, we're gonna talk about this type of item in a minute. Number 5 is like branches. Decorative Plants. Nature brings the best in a room. It gives life, and for this matter, it doesn't matter if it is a natural or artificial plant. I would personally choose an alive plant, but definitely choose the right one. As it is in materials, it is in types. Instead of orchids or a bonsai, choose a green ivy or some that does not require much maintenance, and it's not, of course, that expensive. The price for this varies a lot. In Central America, for example, natural plants here are very affordable. In the United States, artificial plants are too. How much does a plant cost in your country? Tell me in the comments. Continuing with the list, our number 4 is getting some candles for that center table or shelf. Besides giving a plus in your decor design, they set up a mood in a room, and if it is scented, much better. Important tip here: when buying, look for sets or pairs. It is more likely to find better prices, and because one of a kind may be too little. A set of 3 candles can cost you $50, maybe less. On our number 3 on the list is installing curtains. Choose long curtains even if your window is not that high or low. If the window is too high, you can even put a table underneath it, but that's just a whole other topic. Choose curtains that at least touch the ground. It will give a very chic look. Avoid loud patterns, and I would also play with the fabric. Instead of choosing linen curtains, you can choose cotton ones or maybe polyester. This can go up to $35 with the curtain rod. Number 2 is setting up some LED strip lights. The spark. This is one of the items that you can definitely feel the change, and the best thing is that they are so affordable and don't need specialized installation. They are also under $50 and come in rolls. You can set these on the ceiling or behind your TV or under the furniture. Some apartments have the living room and kitchen in one same space, so you can locate them below the kitchen's high cabinets. And last, our number 1 is, please don't laugh, getting things for free. Remember when we were talking about branches? Well, some people just make the effort and go outside and pick up some sticks. It's valid. Same goes with gravel or stones on a vase. Go to the beach and pick up some. Put some frames with your kids' paintings or your own paintings, and also play with what you already have. Those old books, great for center tables, even if you won't read them. Decorating a living room is the beginning of your interior design self, since it's very practical and you just need a few items here and there to really notice the difference. And that's it for today. Hit that like button if you liked the video and subscribe for more. Stay tuned for more videos because we're just getting started.